don't know if you can see the moon, but it's just it's making a C, so that's a waning. I think it's, I don't know. Anyways, yesterday I could have swore that it was full. When I was driving in the car, I remember looking up and it was full. And I remember thinking to myself, because the car shows a little picture of the moon when the moon's up and the sun when the sun's up. And it has like a weather report built into the picture. And so, cloudy or not cloudy, and it was saying that it was snowing and that the moon was full, because they showed the phases of the moon also. And now it's like it's almost all the way not full. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What does it even matter? My friend was telling me about some aliens in Florida, and you go to search it and all you get is, it's like they were trying to say that there was 4 teens fighting in the mall. So they had 12 cop cars there at the mall. And then like this, the only one that I could see talking about aliens was some show that I don't think I agree with anything that they say. These shows where they have multiple people on there, it's like they can't convince you with facts or anything like that, so they have to put a bunch of people on there, and they have one guy, oh, did you know this? The deliverer. And then everybody else is, oh no, that's impossible, no. And then the one guy will explain it his way, and everybody will be on board slowly. So, oh yeah, but what about this and what about that? All the things that they think you're gonna say to combat this lie that they're telling you. They're gonna have people in the studio with the same thing they think you're gonna say, and then they're gonna come over to the other side, and everybody's gonna be so happy. They're all gonna be so fucking cool, and they'll probably even, make fun of somebody. I would bet they'll make fun of somebody too, so that way you don't want to be that person. Don't be like a this. Don't be like a that. That guy is a fucking idiot. He says fuck. I'm gonna come on there and I'm gonna say, I can't show any of your videos to children if you say fuck in them. Well, fuck it. I was a child once, and when I was a child, I wouldn't even fucking want to watch my videos. So I don't think we need to worry about it. If you're showing my videos to children, then it might be child abuse. You should probably, if you have children in your life, if you like the stuff that I say or talk about, then you should probably think about it on your own and then talk about it to the children that are in your life, if you want to, in a way that you feel comfortable sharing it with children, sharing their what they're born into. I mean, it's really a sad thing. I don't know. But I guess we gotta tell them. If we tell them, then they can be armed against it. Because it's gonna happen to them. They're gonna go through this system. Or they're gonna die. Hopefully they go through the system. But we want the system to go away, so hopefully they live. Let's just say that. I don't get to see very much on YouTube anymore because all the interesting stuff is gone. I mean, even stuff that I don't agree with is gone. A lot of people will say, "Oh, good. Yeah, I don't want to see that Bigfoot shit." Well, I think it's kind of fun. Well, why can't you see Bigfoot? What are all these sightings of Bigfoot? You think it's all people faking it? Or do you think it's people faking it to try to get their fame because so many other people have actually seen it and not been able to, I don't know. Don't you think they'd be able to find Bigfoot? I mean, we hunt down and we look for animals that we think are going extinct, and we track them and we tag them and all this stuff. And so if we haven't done that, which I'm sure that we probably have a long time ago, and if we're not actively, monitoring the Bigfoot, then quite possibly, come on, Guru, quite possibly that thing is something that we don't have the right to do, and it knows that we don't, so maybe it converses with us and we have some kind of deal with it. I don't know. Maybe Bigfoot is people that left society and they're out there just go living the good life. Who knows? They want to stay hidden. I used to. I still watch it, but there was a show called Psych. I think it's really fun. I've talked about it before. It's a fun show. And anyways, one of the episodes they go and they're investigating Bigfoot. And there's all these people with different motives and things, but they're all out in the woods, and there's this guy that did exactly what I just said, and he made his own ghillie suit so that he could interact with nature and not be so obtrusive, so he could just blend in with nature. And they thought he was Bigfoot. Yeah, so who knows? But I don't even see those videos. I mean, they told me about Eric DeBay's newest video. And I like that. That kind of stuff is fun because you just listen to it. When you're doing something that you can listen to it, maybe there'll be somebody around. Be brave. Maybe you don't have to blare it to make people hear it that don't want to hear it, but just enough where people could hear it. They're coming by you. They're like, what the? Oh. And then when they see some of the stuff that you're being shown, I mean, it's all information. This isn't like, I believe this, I believe that, I believe. What if? It's not, none of that. I believe what if, We got some tests. We're getting shown tests in this big long video. Tests repeated by other people and other people and other people, and then strange phenomenon, the way people are acting and stuff. And, let's see, it happened again. They're acting that way again. Well, weird. It's almost like they're hiding something. Like if you saw somebody with their hands, always one hand behind their back, always trying to keep their front face facing you, doesn't that make you suspicious? What do you got back there? What don't you want me to see? You know? You don't see that in people? I'm sure you do. You gotta see that. I mean, everybody's built with the same thing. I mean, we're all living in... It's not like I had special training. A bird! You like birds? Focus! iPhone sucking? iPhone, you suck, man. What the fuck is wrong with the iPhone? Some days it's turning on the flash. Some days it's not. Some days it focuses. Some days it doesn't. Hey! Stop pulling. Fucking bitch. Look at go laying down. That's the bad thing about being tied to her is she be pulling me on the ice. She pulled me off a little cliff one time. She ran down it, but she had me going so fast I couldn't run down it. So I was trying not to go down it, and I ended up falling down it. Come on! Can't see it because of the fucking stupid phone, but there's Sleeping Lady. Oh, I was reading in the comments on Eric's video. Somebody talking about a class action lawsuit against NASA and the government and all that. Fuck yeah. How come there's no lawyers? They must teach them that in school. Oh, you can't sue the government. Nope, you can't do that. They own all the things, and they'll make your life a living hell. Really? Because what if we sued the fucking government, and because it's all fucking true, and it all has to do with me and you, that we would all support it, and then we would all protect and think of that person as a hero. This is the guy, this is the lawyer that did this and this and this for the people. Oh, really? Wow. What is it, if they do that good of stuff, then they can't be shysters themselves? Is that what it is? Only people, because I see things where pro bono and this and that and whatever, helping people, helping families and stuff, and we see all these movies, oh, I just gotta get justice, you know? But that's just a big fucking lie. They just gotta get the money. And if they were to sue the government, then all the ways that they get their money would probably end, because it's all a big fucking hoax. Huh. I guess that's why I can answer my own question. That's why nobody will sue them. But there's people out there suing the government about these cops and things. How come? I think it's DuPont, still a huge fucking company, still doing all of the same type of things. How come they get to put the chemical from Teflon from making Teflon? How come they get to put that in everybody on the earth? On the flat earth? On the face of the earth? How come everybody has that in them, and the people that live in the town get compensated, but everybody else that lives on the face of the earth gets nothing? You just get your cancer additives and all that stuff for free. They don't pay you for none of it. Go to California and they say this will cause cancer, this will cause cancer, this will cause cancer, this will cause cancer, this will cause cancer. Oh yeah, well, it's everything. We can sue the power company. That's not shielded. That's giving me cancer. But somebody polluted all this right here. All of these buildings. All of the leaching effect. The people with the water treatment area over there. I'm sure it's outdated. They can't fix it. It's not doing its job. When you go down there in the morning and it smells like fucking shit. You know, who's doing their job right? Am I even doing my job right? I'm just growing up in this fucking world where I just do enough. Just do enough. But then, if somebody wants to, they can hold me responsible for not doing anything right. Or everything right. People asking me, you don't like democracy? Why don't you like democracy? Because potentially 49, almost half of the people, basically if you were rounding things, half the people don't want this. It could be, you know, 1% of the people don't want this, but it could be half the people don't want this. And you're gonna make them all do that. They're gonna get resentful, and they're gonna hold things against you when it comes to be their turn, where they're the majority. Oh yeah, well, they did it like this. It was so extreme when they did it. We're gonna come back, and just to teach them a lesson, we're gonna make it extreme our way. Ooh, slippery. I don't even know if I was filming that. Phone probably wasn't very clear. Anyways. Yeah, so I don't want that. I want an unwritten contract with everybody else in the world where I'm going to treat you the way that I want to be treated. That means I'm not going to do things to you that I don't want done to me. If I don't want people stealing my land, I'm not going to steal your land. If I want people to come and ask me if I can trade you something for this land, then that's what I want people doing to me. You know? I'm going to do that to other people. Whatever. You know how the golden rule works. It's really simple. And I've given everybody the opportunity to tell me how it fails. And I've even tried myself on video to try to pinpoint down where the golden rule could fail. And it doesn't. It doesn't fail. Things can happen, and you can still have bad things in your life. if you were still good to people. You know, you don't have to rip everybody off. You just don't have to. It's the hardest thing. Like people, I see it in videos and stuff. Other people know it or talk about it. I think everybody knows it. But you don't want to be the one that gives up everything that we do in the way that we do it if nobody else does. It would set you back. It would make you in the eyes of everybody still trying, it would make you the bum, the homeless person, the bum. And that's a hard role. Not very many people are willing to accept that role. So many people, I feel, do it wrong, but maybe that's just because of the vantage point that I'm looking at it from. I don't know. I don't want to be judged, but then again, I don't want people to just let me do things wrong out of ignorance. If I choose to do it wrong, then I want them to let me do it wrong. But if I don't choose to do it wrong and I'm just doing it wrong, I want people to tell me. So I guess if I'm doing something wrong, I want people to tell me. I won't be mad if it's something that I'm trying to do wrong. I'll just tell them I'm intending to do it this way. And I appreciate your care. I wouldn't tell somebody to do it wrong without saying that it was wrong. Come on! Come on, you guys! People come up here and they sit at this thing and then they throw their garbage over the hill. And the dogs like to smell garbage because it's holding on to that crap food that you guys were eating. It smells good to them. It pisses me off. iPhone's fucking wimping out. The sun is coming up. The stupid fucking thing needs to fucking start focusing. You need to start focusing, iPhone. It's time to fucking wake up. He's cussing at the phone. He's cussing at the phone. You don't know me. Fuck you. You don't know me. I ain't doing what you want me to do. If you tell me that you want me to do something, that just creates the want or the desire for me not to do it. Even if it's something that I wanted to do. You want to take a day off? Well, yeah, I was going to take a day off already, but now the way you're telling me, I don't think I want to take your day off. You don't. I'm not going to feel like I owe you something. Because you told me I could take a day off. I'm taking a day off when I want. just so happens that I want to be a team player, so I don't do it when you don't want it. It's a strange thing that, I don't know. I think you should be able to figure it out, but maybe a lot of people who, it feels like they try not to figure out what I'm saying, not to understand. And I always think about it like, if you were reading a book, or let's say you're interested in some kind of technical subject, but you don't have any background in this technical subject, you're gonna have to read it and try to understand the principle, what's going on, the terms that you can understand, maybe the words. You don't know what the words mean, you've never seen the word, but you've seen parts of it before. All those things. That works in speech also. So you're gonna have to kind of remember, you're gonna have to listen to what I'm saying. You're gonna have to kind of remember, oh, he's talking about this, he's talking about that. What's a doodad? I don't know what the doodad is. Oh, he just said it was the lever. What's the lever? The lever is like a fulcrum thing, whatever. You know, you can figure out what I'm saying. And I guess another thing that holds people back from understanding me is that they go by this stuff like, I say, I wonder what caused that glacier. And everybody's like, oh, everybody knows what caused the glacier, or what brought that big rock here, you know. Everybody knows it. Yeah, you know it. You don't know it. I think most of the valleys and the things like that are because the sediment is so deep. Not the sediment, is that the loose dirt on top of the bedrock, the hard earth. So on top of the earth, whatever it is, the lower levels get compacted because everything is just something that's dead. All the dirt is something dead. All of it. Oh no, the minerals come from the dead things too. You guys ready? Let's go. How the fuck would I prove that to you? Just use your own common sense. Where the fuck could it come from? How does the earth work? It's like a water, but it's dirt. It's like snow. It has ways of flowing, perhaps with other water, and it helps to flow the materials. They break down, they become other things. They split off into two different things. You know, all these things. And then it's carried to a different spot and it's deposited in another spot. Or along the way, it gets deposited. I mean, how hard is it to imagine how a vein of gold would be made? Oh, I don't know. It's a volcano. And blah, blah, blah. No. So, yeah, everything is made from something dead. I forgot what I was talking about. Hurry up! Go, keep going. This phone is so fucking lame. What is wrong with you, phone? She moves a foot away and you can't fucking focus. Wake the fuck up. Where's the stupid dog? Come on, man. Yeah, your sock's gone. Who the fuck? How do you lose a sock? I mean, what kind of fucking nasty shit has to happen to your sock that you lose your sock? You know? Give me a fucking break. Oh, I lost my sock. Really? You lost your... How did you... It's fucking winter time. Now what are you eating? God, stop. Yuki, stop it. No. Gomu, no. You're a bitch. Juked her. Juked her. Oh, look at that guy. Twice as old as the other one. Come on, go! Go! You're gonna go behind me. Alright, here we are. Once again. Pisser. What, you want to get in the car?